We went with a BBS wheel. It's a high quality wheel. It's a forged aluminum wheel held together with 20 titanium bolts. You know, it's a similar design to what was on there from the factory, but we wanted to go with something a little bit better. And we thought we could improve in the tires and wheels department. And there's a reason why we went with the choices we did. It wasn't just to save weight. The stock wheel was actually polished with a silver center, but we wanted to kind of adapt that to the look we were going for with the car. So we powder coated the wheels. We disassembled them, powder coated the wheel a gloss black to pick up the gloss black on the trim on the grip rail of the car, and also the matte black that's found in the air dam on the lower part of the front and rear bumpers and the trim between the windows. We're saving about a pound off of the front wheels each and about 5 pounds off of the rear wheels each.
We're going to take this perch off, and before we do that we need to mark the position of this way.
There was a lot we considered about changing the suspension on the car. We didn't want to give up the EDC because one of the nice things about that is it allows us to adjust the damping firmness for a nice cushy ride on the street or tighten it way up when we're at the track and not have to get underneath the car and change dampers and spring settings and all that other stuff. We can do it right from the center console, so we don't want to give that up.
To start with, on the suspension, we've got a rear toe link that we'll be replacing the factory toe link with. Yeah, we've got the nice diamond toe link back here that gives us a precise adjustment to the toe as well as limited rubber bushing.
We're replacing the bushings with a solid heim joint, which means that under hard acceleration and hard braking, our toe isn't going to change while the car is changing its attitude. And that's not something you want to do when you're trail braking into a corner. You don't want the toe on the rear end to suddenly change and have it step out on you unpredictably. Actually, our attitude of the car shouldn't be changing much at all. If anything, with the lighter tires and wheels, we might even get a slightly better ride from the car because of less unsprung weight. But the nice thing about it is, if we went with a full race suspension with a coilover and drop springs and everything as well, the ride might be so harsh on a day-to-day basis, especially when you have roads that are in less than great shape. We had considered a lot of different things for shaving weight off of the suspension as well. But that's when I found out that even the sway bar on the front of the M3 is hollow to say 15 pounds. It's very hard to improve on that. It's very well thought out.
We've got the assembled spring and strut assembly with the dyno guide support, which has the camber correction for race speed setting. You're going to dial in a lot of negative camber for the track, and then you want to take that back out when you get on the street to avoid excessive tire wear. We've got the adjustability down below for the ride height. We've got our sport bar link bracket that we've indexed correctly. We're ready to put this back on the car. What we're going to get as a result is better handling through the corner. Well, it's a front axle, John, and let's continue with the rear.
Yep, that should be easier.